All right, listen, guys. I don't know how long I can make this, but we'll see. I'll just tell you like this. Palworld got issues, pretty big problems. Like, dude, the game when you put the game up, it don't tell you shit. Like, honestly, like if I name like five things, it don't tell you how to survive it don't tell you how to survive the cold, survive hunger, where to get warmth, uh how to dude, I can probably name like 20 things. Um how to make your tech and okay, how to build a base or upgrade the base. Like just like try some shit. Like I need a whole lot more than just try some shit. Like there's a massive lack of a tutorialization. Now I can see the argument like, okay, well it's a survival game. I don't even know it's a survival game. Unless I should look at the description closely like that. It's like I didn't hear about that shit. It was only when I was almost freezing to death where I was like, okay, this is actually and then like, starving, yeah, this is like a whole ass survival game. That's what Palworld is. And I can just go to like join the gym, see about catching bonds, train them up. So all I gotta do is make sure they don't die. If that's an issue. Uh, then like it gives you a quote unquote survival guide, but you gotta open up the menu to do that shit. So it's like imagine the game not direct you to any of that shit. And it's one thing to like try to because like let's be honest, people, they're mostly getting the crowd for the Pokemon fans. They're getting the Pokemon fans. That's the main audience, and we're being 100% honest here. They don't look at menus. They don't look at freaking help, the fucking help menu. They don't do that shit. No, they just go out there and catch some monsters. And just train them up. That's all they fucking do. All they look at is like if they pull up the menu is either inventory, what's in the bag, or save. That's literally it. That's all they fucking do. I'll tell you that all day, every day. And even if not those, the only other thing that they look at is the stats page. That or then like the freaking poke. That's literally it. Those core things are all they look at. They ain't gonna look at no. Oh, here's the tech tab. Like, dude, I missed out on so much shit my first few hours of playing the game because I'm not being directed to the tech tab. And it's like it don't really direct me to it and like the freaking update for it unless I paid mad close attention to like the freaking pip on top of the tab and you see it trying to update. And then like this is like before getting to any like work points. And there's a fuck ton of them apparently. I'm just now noticing that. Well, after like a few after like say like 5 hours, like I was like, oh yeah, this map is massive. And then like I think 5 hours in, I was at like like three different war points or something, some shit like that. I was like, yeah, some massive ass map, and it's gonna be and I mean a fuck ton of warp points, like warp statues and shit. So I was like, you have to put so much fucking time for this fucking game. It's ridiculous. Between that and building shit, and then the building shit. Listen, people, I'm playing on just PC. And again, listen, this game is like 30 gigs. It's only again 30 gigs big, and the, I'd say I need more tutorialization due to that shit. Like, bro, again, it's one thing to be a survival game and like try to like respect the player's intelligence, but when you're getting, like this is the Pokemon crowd, and especially the freaking new niggas, the freaking new Pokemon fans, they stay getting handheld by every small step. And like the game when it really gets hard and they throw them big ass balls at you. Like the elephant if you have any IQ on you, you would know to avoid the fucking elephant because the elephant can appear in that first area. I even had a time where freaking Donald saw him, like that motherfucker ran past me when I was at the warp point. Like within the first 2 hours. And like how these bombs work is that if you attack any of them, not only will it come up and try to attack your ass, hit you back, try to kill your ass, but also it's her gonna be like, hey yo, what you doing against my homie? I'll front you. Like and like it can turn into a nasty ass fight. And shit ain't gonna be looking pretty. Like, dude, there's even a time where I got attacked by a herd of fucking wolf palmons. God, the very first time that happened, I had to run the fuck away. Because there's no way I'm gonna tackle a good dozen level 10 ass mons. Fuck out of here. And this game is trying to be a Dark Souls game. Because apparently, when you die, I still haven't died to this point somehow. Through like through sheer luck and thinking, okay, like I got home base to like rely on. Like Lord knows I had close calls. But if you act unwise and think you can tackle every living thing that you see, you want to die. That's what that is. And it's like, the way, as far as I know, like the way you recover in this game is via regen. You don't have your fucking potions. You eat shit. That's only for your stomach. It ain't for your HP. Nah. These games like nah. Like you gotta make sure you're actually good. Like over time, you gotta make sure you get them like gradual. You need that gradual HP going 24/7, or else you're fucked. Like I only recently within the last session got my medical supplies. My session up by 30 minutes. If that, I think that gives you health. Like actually concentrate on your HP. I'm not sure as late as now, but like. Like if you're at like freaking 20 or like 10 HP and someone strong tries to like come at you, you're you're out of there. But what this game don't teach you, and like look, man, I've referenced the survival guide, the in-game survival guide so many times, and found out that okay, I actually need to look this up. But apparently, when your pals happen to die, because my freaking nigga Cativa, he freaking got murked off by like two freaking walking bird mons. Thought he could handle him, but he couldn't. Got freaking maxed out. I found out that I need the PAL box. You can even make the PAL box, which is like basically your mobile Pokemon center. This game don't have many Pokemon centers. It may got like a marketplace, but don't have the center though. No, you gotta make that shit, which means you need that material. When you make the power box, get the materials a leg together, which the materials can get kind of steep. Like almost regularly, you need like 20 rocks and like freaking 30 or like 20 woods. They're freaking the frame like requirements so I make half this shit and need to be boned down by a good half because it's ridiculous now. Um, when you get all that shit together, you can make it, and then the game's like, okay, your freaking pal got like murked off, put him in the pal box, and I'm like, okay, and wait for 10 minutes. 10 minutes? I didn't wait for 10 minutes for the dude to come back, for him to be good again. What? You've got to be shitting me. So like, imagine your whole team got wiped the fuck out because they accidentally fought against what's that shit called? A fucking a fucking mammal force, a freaking elephant ass motherfucker. But all five of the motherfuckers just got fucked out by this thing. And the game's like, too bad, motherfucker. They shouldn't be careless. Like, dude, what the fuck? So that makes me that much more careful about my shit. But okay, I was trying to get to this too. If you die, you lose everything. Pals included. The pals on hand, gone. Nah, you need to get back to that death point. That area that you died at, so you can get all that shit back. Now, I don't know if it exactly like Dark Souls or where if you die again, like before you get to your death area, if you lose all that shit officially, like that's literally it. It's over for you. I don't know if they're doing that, but I wouldn't put it past them. I would not be surprised if they did that. Now, we should explain too about like the whole weight stuff. Like I kind of like put two and two together quickly on this one. Um, it's also really stingy with like the I'm not getting it like into like the I'm only barely getting into like the bigger issues. But when you level up, they're really stingy with level ups. By the way, like at least for like early game. But when you level up, because like you and your pals can like level up in this game. When you personally level up though, gives you one skill point. Now I know 3 to 5 skill one nigga. So you need to use that shit wisely. And so far, y'all, like the only stat ups that have been useful is either health up or like weight up. I thought weight up would like increase your weight and make you slower, but no, like it's for your it's for your weight capacity to like carry shit. You're like, huh? What? You know that is that doesn't play what? Wow, weight capacity. What's that mean? As in, you actually have to keep track of how much shit you're carrying. As in, everything weighs more than others. And yeah, so far, dude, I have like the most issues with carrying rocks, woods, the palladium fragments that I need literally everything for, and ores. I've not found one use out of the ores so fucking far. I don't even know what you even use it for. No, I need the freaking idiots. Like I don't know as now I don't know where the fuck you get that. And I've been to like 10 war points by now. That's not good. Like they introduced like okay like these like these tags like they need idiots now. That was starting to happen by like level 8 or something. And I'm like 14 or some shit. And then like also all then you think games like, oh yeah, like you're not leveling up fast enough. Your freaking pals are outpacing you. I'm like, and motherfucker? And they kind of like level with you, or else we're gonna freaking bump your ass down with their levels. But it's fucking weird, dude. And it's like I feel like I like if your freaking pals level, the stats go up with your levels. I'm not sure. It's more like the freaking trust levels had to go up for them to get the stat ups. It feels more like that because I kept seeing, okay, trust level up. Okay, what's that do for me? Stat ups? Really? What? Where the fuck is that in the guide? I have not seen a word about that in the fucking guide. I might have skipped. I might have. I mean, it's like the case. I'm not alive, but I might have likely skipped like the freaking trust tab because I'm like, why should I really care about that? I know that if this motherfucker is just gonna take everything out. Um, I don't think we're gonna talk about the power commands. Like I've seen, I don't know, seen much players, but I've seen people just not use it honestly. Now I was using that the most beginning of because I thought the way you feed your pals is through the command wheel. Uh, I have issues with that too because it's like you had like the command for like feed going on, but it's like the motherfucker takes like Lord help you if they're like a distance away, like a good fucking like you barely see that motherfucker, and when you wait for it to like come back and shit, and you want to like go back out, and I'm like, dude, yeah, I'm like, get the fuck over here, like I didn't call you just for you to like walk back away, and all pals do this, and of course well I don't think it's as bad as you having flying pals, but I only have like one of them, and that's not even part of my main team. Even with the floating pals, if you're on like a freaking 20-foot wall, I don't think it's gonna float up to you like that. So like the feed command needs help. Where if I tell you to like come over here so I can feed your stupid ass, I need you to come over here. Now they might as well get rid of that anyway because I found out in like a stream that I was watching that you can just be like, okay, inventory menu, um right click on like the food, and just click on your team for it. I was like, what? That's the survival guy said nothing about that shit. How the fuck was I supposed to know that? Unless I was clicking around and fucking around and wanted to bet the freaking stream chat told him about that shit. Dude, like, bro, the first hours, there were so many times where I was like, okay, I need to just like this motherfucker and return this motherfucker and like find a good safe zone. I find a safe zone anyway, but I'd find like an even bigger safe zone so I can beat this motherfucker and hope these guys don't attack my ass. Yeah, before I forget, so like bear in mind too. So while you can only have one pal out at a time, which kind of sucks though, cause like really early on too, they'll introduce to you like flying motherfuckers, and then it's a strong deer motherfucker. This freaking elk nigga, like you, like dude. Now I'm not gonna lie, uh, relatively early game, things will run away from you if you happen to be above their level, which is understandable. Um, but there's some of these pals where, cause like I kind of explained before, um, if you attack them, they'll like attack you back. However, if you just run up and like run past them, someone even stare at you, like looking up at you, seeing like what you'll do with them. They'll act peacefully around you, but some of these other ones, nigga, If you happen to be in their vicinity, they'll just come and attack your ass. And they tend to be the stronger ones, mind you. So the motherfuckers get predatory as hell. Also, a faction that would be like on site are these like syndicate thug motherfuckers. They'll shoot your ass. And then what I saw once too was that if you tag villagers, they'll fucking shoot you on site. And man, does it get ugly, because like I think that's this one guy's death, like his like first death where he just got sniped. I saw that nigga, and it was at like level 21 or something. So Lord help you if that happens to you. Like, oh no, nigga. Fuck. Now it is possible to actually capture people with like the power spheres, not Pokeball, power spheres. Now they're in like new areas. They will be scattered. You know, like here and there. I even found like a good dozen in like an area once. Ever so often, they'll give you like the great spheres, like the freaking great balls, basically, and those are green. Now, what I don't like though is that the accuracy can get sketchy, which is like a bit problem too, actually, because this game don't have a reticle. After all the updates, you don't have a reticle. Even for the guns, no, like zero reticle. You have to mod that shit in, nigga. Like, what the fuck? Dude, literally every shooting game has a reticle. I personally have not seen a shooting game that don't have that shit. Yeah, I played like a good dozen. If I can name like five off the top of my head, fucking COD, motherfucking Galo, even the third person ones, Infamous, motherfucking Metroid Prime, nigga, the Metroid game, those have a reticle. They have a lock-on system and everything. And this game don't. The fuck we doing? Well, actually, you know what? I sort of lied, because it does have a lock-on system, but I keep mashing that shit and it don't work. It had to be fucking. I had that motherfucker in arm's reach for me to even lock onto him. But even then, I had to make sure I'm like still. I just stay still and then mash the fucking target button. Dude, like this game don't fucking work sometimes, man. What the hell? That's the only guy I know that I had to do that with. Um, but yeah, like I imagine too, like in this like one area, in this like one farm ass area. If you attack like the guy standing over the ranch gate, he'll fucking murk your ass along with his pals, and they'll be constantly hunting your ass when you spawn back. I want to bet that's what will happen, and that's a really bad point, because the war point is literally right next to him. So like that area, you have to be on guard constantly if you fuck that up, because like that's also the shopping area, so you will fuck up incredibly hard if that had actually happened to you. And like some of those pals were like fucking level 18, 25 or something, so like it's a really bad spot. And like there's like a few sniper posts, if I remember right. And there's a shopkeeper there that actually sells pals, but it's like mad expensive. Thankfully the currency, like the currency is in your inventory menu. It's actually part of your inventory, like not just on the side somewhere. But again, like it weighs nothing, so that much is good. I also had like warnings of like a meteor happening, but I just never see the meteor. I figured it'd be like Kirby Air Ride or something where that shit is fucking massive and you can see it a mile away. But no, like this shit was just nowhere in sight. So I was like, what the fuck is going on here? The second time it happened, again, I didn't see it. But like right when I was going up to like a warp statue, uh again, I can't remember I cannot remember what any of the places are fucking called. Um I actually see the meteor and it's way the fuck smarter than than I thought. This shit might have been fucking a foot tall at that. It was much more than I fucking thought. But around that shit were some strong ass mons. They were like level 15 or something. Now I was at like level fucking 12 or 13. I cannot take it. I know I cannot take the initiative Zomban about fucking self. And with this team, like I said, sketchy. But I wasn't willing to fight them anyway because they looked scary as fuck. The freaking music was like swollen. It was creepy. Like it was getting, and then the way these things look fucking freakish and dark as hell. And it was at nighttime. It was not a good combo. I had to dip out and like warp out. Now I wouldn't be surprised if like average ass players were to like fight him anyway and have like a death from him because it was like it was like a strong duo of like low 15 ass mons. And like I hate too how like my freaking Palworld was like fighting one of them. Like I was trying to get a close look at it, but my freaking mom freaking it was like throwing hands. It was fighting one of them, but the other one went straight for me. I was like, nah, I wasn't like it was freaking had his like arms out on me, freaking right at me, talking, yeah, come over here, nigga, come over here, nigga. Like nah, like I wasn't. I was not gonna play with that. So I had to warp out. Thankfully, the freaking warp gate was the freaking warp thing was there. I was not playing. So yeah, this game is fucking crazy. Now you can evolve your pals, but it's not what you figure. It's like this game is like really fucking elaborate. You need the fucking condenser shit. I had to like look the shit up. You need that freaking essence condenser or whatever, and then you can like evolve it. But it's only like a form upgrade. It's literally just like a power swap. If I'm being honest, like that's all that is. Power swap. It changes your fucking typing. Now I don't know what the friggin' type weaknesses are. There's not many there's not many types out there anyway. But yeah, I want to tell you all this. The 3D shit. Um, but this being a whole 3D ass games that you had to just navigate through, and with everything being real time. When the monsters look freakish, they look freakish. Like, dude, I saw this like fucking cat bat thing. And I was like, dude, I do not want to fight that thing. And like there's ever so often where it's like the hordes, like the I can already see it, man. Mid game, dude, they'll just have nothing but hordes coming at you. And you better have a strong ass team for them because um like even like the bird, the strong ass bird thing. I seen that freaking merc dudes off along with the elks. Like those things can attack you at the same time. Like possibly could. So like things can go south in no time in this fucking game. So like, that's why I was so that's why I was freaking bring up like this game trying to be a whole Dark Souls ass fucking game. Like it's actually trying to be difficult. I'll tell you all this, like, because like I just played Dark Souls 2. This is way more. It is way harder, like manage shit compared to Dark Souls 2 now. And yeah, I died a good amount of times in Dark Souls, 2 and shit. I want to say like 50 times. No, okay, I don't think that many times. More like fucking 20 some times. because everyone knows how hard that game is. I will tell y'all too. Like I hate too though that attacking motherfuckers like by yourself it's locked to like left click and they don't let you assign it to anything else. I really don't like that because I got a instead of like a mouse I have like a mouse pad. And even dual tapping doesn't have it come out all the time. It gets really unresponsive. So if I'm gonna get like a keyboard, if I'm gonna get like a mouse, it's only gonna be just for this game, which is ridiculous. Like literally every other game, like I can assign whatever his left click is to something else. I think it's only this in Despair Girls where I'm having that sort of issue. But let me see. What happened? What happens to me too is that I had like sometimes like I had like solar flare issues. Like Google came out of nowhere and just spam that shit. And like when that happens, it don't come off. So it's like I gotta exit out of the game so I can actually take it out and then come back in so it just don't last like that. It's really a fucking weird issue. I think even when I warp somewhere, it don't leave. Yeah, it don't leave when I warp somewhere. I had a time where I came out of this like dungeon and it happened like right afterwards. So this game needs to fix that issue too. It's really fucking weird. I also had a very recent issue as well where just a whole lot of problems, y'all. Like this is why I'm making this video where like it reminds me of like my very first issue with this game where I just couldn't play it. Like quite literally, the game wouldn't come up like at all. Like it was ridiculous. So I found out that I need my DX player to like my DirectX to like work basically. I had to find a freaking download for that. I tried finding a download for that recently, but I just don't have it. I just couldn't find like a good link for it. But so I need to get that because I apparently had it the whole time. I just didn't know. I need to update that, which I did, and go into the properties menu for like the game, and just type in minus I think it was like uh 12DX something like that. Nigga, I'd like look this shit up and to just fix that issue because otherwise I just couldn't play the game when I first bought it. And like, dude, that's the only time where that happened for any of my early access games on Steam. So that was just fucking ridiculous. Um, and it like relates to like the very recent issue that I had where it happened again, where everything's updated, but the game just kept crashing. And like, I just got nothing but crashes. I couldn't even get to the main menu. Crash, crash, crash. So I was like, what the fuck is going on here? Now at this point, I had like a list of like mods for Palworld where it was actually helping my gameplay, including like the theoretical. I tried to get this like Goku flying dashing to work, but for some reason it's not working. I don't know what's going on there. Um, let's see what else. I think I can try to get like the PAL radar or even like the PAL Dex to. I don't know. I was just trying shit. I was just trying like a list of shit that would actually help the gameplay because this game needs help. It really fucking does. So what I found out was that because I didn't try to ask like the freaking Palworld Reddit about this shit, they just didn't have anything for me. I was trying to like ask like the freaking Palworld Discord, just to keep track of like updates and shit. They didn't have anything. Oh yeah, why? Did yo drivers? It really depends on what the issue is and how it was caused. It's like y'all really don't fucking know. Like, hello, man. The fuck? These are not good advices. I even asked a modder for Palworld. He didn't have anything. It really depends. Y'all don't fucking know. So what I had to do was that I had to like delete my PAL folder as well as uninstall all the listed mods on the mod manager one by one. Every single one of them motherfuckers. I accidentally deleted my mod folder, so I had to like re-download all those fucking mods again. Verify all files, uninstall the game, reinstall it, boot the game up, because I was almost certain that it was stubbornly trying to like boot up all the mods all at once. And what likely happened too was that it happened on a big update for this Halloween shit. That's more like where fun came from. And game worked. So like the freaking help guys, like not even they're helpful with this shit. Oh, like they're just because like I've seen like a whole lot of like weird stuff going on with them, a lot with the mods, as one would figure. Where like it had the spicy animations I'm not even gonna dare to even try to implement because I know that it's gonna like glitch my shit up. And then like one moment you mentioned about multiplayer, nigga, I'm not trying multiplayer with this game. It's just not even have this game run half the time. I still get frame rate drops when entering like new areas and shit. I'm not even gonna try that shit, dude. So like again, like this game is like if I mentioned before, this game is like 30 gigs. And dude, I have bigger games where those run better than this shit. So this game has some mad optimization issues, and I don't even care if that neck goes buttery smooth. I do not want to be rated by a bunch of random motherfuckers with OP ass mons, because I saw that before. I saw that in a stream before. Dude came up in there with like the mascots, like a few mascot mons, the freaking big blue dino nigga, freaking big ass Barney, and just invaded them niggas constantly, took out all their mons, and burned their shit down. They burned their whole base down in no time. I don't want to have that shit, nigga. The fuck? I'm trying to survive and get through the game, man. What the fuck? I'm trying to progress. Like what the? I'm trying to get the gun. Hello. So I hate how much the gun is marketed, but that's like late game shit. That's mid to late game shit. I'm only now getting into. I only recently got like the freaking musket blueprint from like this like dungeon area, from the freaking dungeon chest and shit. And like for you to get the machine gun, because like the only thing I can get next is like I think a crossbow. I think I actually do have a blueprint for a crossbow, and let's see, crossbow, and then the pistol. I think the pistol's at like 1,000 attack or something. Well, I'm out here doing like 483 something with my weak ass bat. I'd like to check if I can actually get anything better. But like that's the only thing that I can really work with. The fucking bat. I'm low key still on some cat and caveman shit. Well, I might I'm supporting anything. I let the mons handle everything. I'm not as strong as a fucking human. So if anything, the game does a good job at demonstrating that because these like pals that are even on low with you, they can take you out in like no time. Like I can sure like the freaking wolves, like I can sure they did like 100 or 200 something on me from like just a charge attack. But if anything, the game's telling me that I still need to like lean heavily on the Mons, or else I just can't do shit. Someone might have done like a solo run with just with your main character before. That's that's scary as hell. Didn't even think about. Really, guys? Big pals out there. So, anyways, this game has like a whole lot of issues. I think I've only scratched like the surface of even half of them shits. Because I know I've actually typed up a whole document of like of them shits. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Just to give you all a team more. Also, music. What this game has some not terrible per se, but just underwhelming music. So the main battle thing. If y'all don't add like y'all never heard of Pokemon music, what the fuck? When that full game comes out, some for version 1.0, I need that music to be way the fuck better. Play a fucking Sonic game, play a Pokemon game, and redo that shit. I always don't like how it starts on like full screen. Like I have personal issues with that. Then the volume needs to be louder. Cause like yeah, even like I've actually heard people say that yo, I didn't know this game actually had music. Cause the volume for the music is fucking low. Like incredibly low. Like that's ridiculous. Like they put zero effort into it. What's one more? I also have issues with the font. Again, I don't play at full screen, but if they make that font better, make it more readable, that'd be really helpful. And yeah, so and I went over like more stuff that I did. That I wrote down like on this one thing. That's pretty much it as far as like I know. I'm more likely to do like a part two to this one. 'Cause I'm still trying to get through the game. And waiting for this game to be actually fucking good. Um, the only few things that I like is how like it's right flexible with like the building because like even your pals can help you build shit. I like that. I actually enjoy that. But it's only certain pals, so basically if they don't have like actual like humanoid arms and hands, they can't do shit. Um, it's hard too to like keep track of like what they can do like around the base. So basically, if you don't have that much of a good area, like that first area is like actually pretty poor to like build a base on. But I used it because it's actually a safe zone where I don't have to worry much about anything at. And yeah, I only got invaded once, but it was only against like level 6 motherfuckers, so I didn't have to worry about anything. I was still like alert as fuck because I was like, what the fuck? I didn't even enable multiplayer, so apparently that can happen randomly. Um, but yeah, let me see. Where was I? Is there anything else? What else I really like? Um, yeah, if you can have multiple pals at the same time, that'd be helpful. Because I did come across a mod that actually does that. I just chose not to. Maybe like mid game or something. I'll be tempted to do it. I'll see. For now, I'm just playing it as intended for the most part. But yeah, to like get anywhere in the game, you had to build everything. You had to build. Yeah, so like you had to build like the thing to build other things. And there's various like the freaking power clothes. You need to build some shit that'll allow you to like build that for like their hidden abilities and shit. You need to build the freaking crafting table so you for you to like make this shit to make all these like other shits at. You need the freaking power sphere desk. You need to build that too to like various other power spheres, for, like potentially. You have to remember like where the fuck you put them. So I don't be spamming like freaking table crafting everywhere. like these like one guys I saw. It's like they had like a dozen out there. I'm like, dude, you're not remember where they fucking were. I didn't know so that you can only build things in certain areas. Like I tried to build like build like a power box in like this like one spot, and then the game's like, nah, like you're not in like a base area, basically. So I was like, okay, I'll just thug it out. Like I'll see where the next warp area is, and just go with that. And like you can't fly in this game, but you need special shit for that, like an actual saddle for like flying bonds. You have to make sure that's unlocked so you can make it. But so, again, there's a whole lot of things going on in this fucking game. I was trying to like actually go over everything. Um, you can't have like pals assigned to like your base to like protect it and produce shit. So that's helpful too. Um, better for them to level up or whatever. Still need to be able to feed them, but you at least have like a freaking um food basket for them to like feed off of, and like they will panic and like run around in circles just trying to like find food. And you can alleviate that by picking them up and having them go to that spot. So again, like this game has a whole lot of shit going on for it. And I'm saying, and again, it'll take you like forever to go everything. Just know that if you're just starting, you're gonna have to learn a whole lot of shit on the fly. And nobody, like you might as well have like a freaking Google tab somewhere because game won't tell you shit. It won't tell you too much. So a whole lot you got to figure out. But yeah, I'm done. Hopefully the devs will hear this one out. So I won't have to bitch much more when the full shit comes out. I'll see. But until next time, guys, take care.